prerequisites that are required, including sannyasa means withdrawal from the preoccupation in the world. He has made himself fully available for this pursuit after discharging all duties, etc., and as permitted by the Shastra. He has got sufficient degree of vairagya. Without vairagya, sannyasa is not possible. Sannyasa should not be taken to. If one takes to, the only means of preparing the Shuddha Antakarana, of developing the pure mind, that is namely karma, with the attitude of karma yoga, is denying oneself. How? In sannyasa, all karmas are given up. So it is desirable only after one has sufficient vairagya. So now here is the right type of mukshu who has prepared up to here. Now, to make the mind get abide, make the mind get what? Absorbed in one's true nature, Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa, which is totally free from prapancha. It is totally free from Srishti, Jagat, world. That means no thought, no cognition of the Jagat can be there in the Antakarana. When only, what will happen? The Swarupa, the Chaitanya Swarupa, which is at the backdrop of Antakarana mind, will get clearly reflected in the Shuddha Antakarana. Otherwise, because of the Antakarana vrittis that crop up in the Antakarana mind on account of the contact with the Drishya Jagat, will color the Atma Swarupa presentation, or what the Antakarana is registering, a Chaitanya Atma with these vrittis of the features of Jagat. So the Shastra says, you have to withdraw your mind from its preoccupation in the world, for which certain practice of what is called as nididhyasana or dhyana or meditation is required. Now be careful about the word meditation or dhyana. Japa onwards, many things and practices, of course, they have some relevance at different levels. All these practices are branded as meditation. Big market is there, like a shop, and you pick up one according to the capacity of your purse. It is not that all the same. They may have relevance. We have nothing to say. But for japa, it has got a role. But when we say meditation or nididhyasana, the dheya, the entity to be meditated upon, dheya, is Atma Swarupa. It can be Ishvara Nama Rupa, Vishnu, Shiva, etc. Or japa, so pranayama, etc. Can be there. Different dheyas can be given. Here it is not that. They might have been taken to earlier to prepare the mind, that's fine, but not now. Now the effort is to make the mind dwell on the true Atma Swarupa, free from all these superimposed features of Jagat, for which certain preparation, certain meditation, the withdrawal of senses from sense pursuit, withdrawal of mind and buddhi from its functions is necessary. So how to provide that conducive environment, conducive state to develop that mind which can command the Atma Swarupa to exhibit itself in its true nature. So for this purpose, many minute things in our life have to be taken into account. Many adjustments need to be made too. So they are now what? They are now enumerated one by one. They are now enumerated by one by one. First, so who is this person now who has prepared as described so far? Now he wants to take meditation so that his mind gets absorbed the Swarupa. First, what is this Nirvaya? Vivikta deshe cha sukhasanastha shuchi samagriva shirashariraha atyashramastha sakalendriyani nirudhya bhaktya swagurum pranamya ritpundarikam virajam vishuddham vichintya madhe vishadam vishokam achintyam avyaktam anantarupam Shivam Prashantam Amritam Brahmayonim Tamadi Madhyanta Vihinamekam Vibhum Chidananda Marupam Adbhutam Uma Sahayam Parameshwaram Prabhum Trilochanam Neelakantham Prashantam Dhyatva Munir Gacchati Bhutayonim Samasta Sakshinam Tamasa Parasta. Up to here, one sentence. This is what I do, and this is what he gets. And then what is Swarupa will be described afterwards. One by one. We'll take it. Vivikta Deshe. The place where he sits for meditation must be Vivikta. Vivikta means Ekanta. It should be solitary, not with people around, etc., etc. So, Vivikta Deshe Cha. See, like olden days, forest days to go, some temple, bank of a river, etc. There also sand must not be there. If sand is there, it irritates the feet. So, and very pleasant, looking at pleasant, etc. So, and then noise of waterfall should not be there. Even at home, etc., dripping of the tap. worst disturbance. Tap, 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 tap. Not for meditation. Should be quiet. Church and right time. Early morning, etc. Right time when it is quiet around and all that. So Vivikta Deshi in the Ekanta Pradesh. So this is the place to be listening. Don't say ashram only. Ashrams are supposed to provide such or to have such what facility. It depends what is available. And again, of course, you have to withdraw from other things, etc. also. So Vivikta Deshe, that's such a solitary place. And Sukhasanastha, seated saha, seated. Sukhasana, a comfortable, conducive seat. That doesn't mean Dunlopilla, etc. Olden days, they used to put darbha grass to protect from the wetness, moisture. Otherwise, you are Mediterranean, you will get rheumatic problems. Then they used to put ajina, deer skin, not shot. The skin of a deer which has naturally died. Short means himsa comes. But the deer skin can create skin problem. So on that, ajina, a cloth. It is not too cozy. At the same time, it is not hard to afflict any part of the body. Nowadays, we cannot have this bed sheet, etc. folded enough or one blanket. You think with the blanket again, the cloth will be there. Otherwise, that irritation can come. That's fine. Sukha. Again, the posture also. Asana. The pose in which you sit should be such that it doesn't afflict or bring pain in any part of the body. Sukhasana means you are at ease without any pain or some stress, but is a strain anywhere else. So Sukhasana staha shuchi, pure. Pure in the sense, first, externally clean bath, clean clothes, clean surrounding. This is Bahya Shuchi. That incense and fragrance, etc., for puja, etc., not here. There can be some this thing, but not necessarily as such. In fact, it should be avoided because you are giving your sense of smell a work there. So, Bahya Shaucha. Much more is Antar Shaucha. The inner purity of the mind. That is, the mind has to be free from kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara, all. Desire means what? Mind go on after desired object. Anger means you will lose your sense of discretion. Greed, again preoccupation there. Mada, haughtiness, matsara, hatred, rivalry, etc. These are all the royal roads of creating agitation in the mind. With such mind, how can that person withdraw himself from the world and redirect the mind toward the dheya, what needs to be meditated upon? Not possible. So these are the prerequisites. He has got proper viveka, vairagya. As a result, he has got rid of these kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara. Another thing, people. You are sitting for meditation. Some disturbance there. This person gets angry with them. Do they not know I am sitting here for meditation? Better don't sit and get angry. So, not that way. Antar Shaucha, inner purity. Inner purity. Then comes asana is there, but posture of the body. The posture of the body must be there. You can't sleep. You will sleep afterwards. You can't lie down. If you lie down, you will sleep. You have to sit because asana is further to. And the body has to be erect. Spinal column, neck, and the head must be vertebrally erect. And it should not be moving also. As some people know. Rocking, no. Disturbance. So steady, that is told here. Sama, Griva, Shira, Sharira. The Sharira, the body must be, already asana is there, sitting, not standing. So standing also you can be erect. No. Sitting. So Griva, neck. Shira, head. Sharira, spinal column, and that this bust. So it is what Sama means in one line, vertically erect. Same thing in Gita said, Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam. Sharira Kaya is there, Samam Shira Griva, neck. And he is now in his stage of life, Atyashramastha, young or old, not told. He has taken to Atyashrama. Ashrama here is what? The 4 stages of life. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Brahmacharya is a life of studious discipline. In olden days, as Antevasi, an inmate of some Gurukula. Though they education that way only. Whether he is a prince or a son of a pauper, all are equal in the Gurukula. No fear for anyone. Discipline. So Antevasi. So therefore the Brahmacharya. Grahastha has studied all these things and entered a life of a household as permitted with the Shastra, having got married, etc. Then they say, once you see the face of the grandson, you have got passport for what? Retire from the life. What you call as not total retirement, semi-retirement, Vanaprastha ashram. He hands over the responsibility of the house to the son, walks off to take to more rigorous practice of spiritual achievement. Option for wife is there. She can opt to join him, or she's under the care of the son. There, it takes to such practices by which the mind is more and more withdrawn and gets ready to gain the highest. That also depends on the degree of vairagya. Very important. All tall Vedanta one may take to, but if enough vairagya is not there, they don't mean anything in terms of true spiritual progress. You may be delighted. You may earn enormous punya also. Yes, because Vedantic is not ordinary. Shravana is a great punya. Thereby you will be eligible for heavens, but not for moksha, because vairagya is not there. Those results will impel you to heavens and all those things. So here, when he has developed that thing, then comes the level stage of sannyas. All karmas are given up, and he takes to seriously the Shravana, Atma Vichara, self-inquiry. He takes to that. So means by sannyasa, he gets relieved from the karmas which are his duties so far. This sanction Shastra gives to a vairagi and fully gets preoccupied. Shravana, self-inquiry, manana, reflection, nididhyasana, meditation. But who is he? This person, atyashramastha. This one, ati is there. For sannyasa, there are different types of sannyasis, not all sannyasis. Ati is there. See, what is that ati? The topmost sannyasa. Acha, different types of sannyasa, yes. 4 types of sannyasa are there. Utichaka, Bahudaka, Hamsa, Paramahamsa. Utichaka. He stays at one place. No, what is the Shravanamana, etc. But certain number of mantra japa he does. Stationary at one place. Because age, etc., doesn't permit him to go for yatra and all those things. Utichaka. And he is taken care of by someone. Then comes Bahudaka. This person goes on pilgrimage, etc. Also does japa and all those things that he does. Hamsa. This Hamsa takes some Shravana, etc. But these people have desires. Utichaka, Bahudaka have desires, heavens, etc. They are there. But they are relieved from other things so that to take to this person. Hamsa is relatively vairagi. He developed a high degree of vairagya, except for Brahmaloka, except for Brahmaloka, because the highest standard of living is in Brahmaloka. At the same time, opportunities to gain this knowledge also is there. But he has desire. But as per says, why? Why do I need Brahmaloka? For which? Again, I have to take another embodiment. And all along, this Paramananda being my Swarupa, why invest in other embodiment with Brahmaloka embodiment? It will be very difficult to get in spite of that. And get hooked there. He has no desire for Brahma, not simply lip service. He is not at all interested in the Brahmaloka. He wants to get absorbed as Swarupa only. Nothing to do with investment in the embodiment. Even it may be the highest type embodiment in the Brahmaloka. No, I don't want that. I want to be in my Swarupa only. This person is called Paramahamsaha. And Atyashrami means Paramahamsa. No desires, including Brahmaloka. Only preoccupation, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So this okay. Now actual process of meditation starts. These are all preparations up to the level of Paramahamsa status of sannyasa. Now comes Sakalendriyani Nirudhya. Sakalendriyani. So all indriyas, sense organs, jnanendriyas, organs of actions, karmendriya. And it gets included there, mind, intellect. Because without mind, they can't function. Indriyas means mind also comes there. So mana, buddhi, and all indriya, nirudhya, niyamya, having controlled. What you mean by controlling? It means withdraw them from their usual functions. Means from Jnanendriyas, you pursue the Jagat, withdraw from perception. Karmendriya, don't take the specific karma. Mind, intellect also withdrawn, no preoccupation of vishayas. This is told where? In Kathopanishad. That means to gain that state of antakarana, which can display, exhibit our Swarupa in its true nature. This avarodha, this withdrawal of all senses and mind intellect is necessary, and he says, Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasasa buddhischa navicheshati tam ahu paramam gatim. That state of mind antakarana, wherein pancha avatishtante. These five are stand still. by for Jnanendriyas. By Upadakshana, indication, Karmendriyas also. Stand still means what? They are withdrawn from their usual function. Sense organs, whatever they do, no more such preoccupation. Pancha jnanani avadishtanti. Jnana here is perception. Then Karmendriya also comes there. Then, but mind will wander here and there. Physically, I will draw. Well, you're sitting with a closed eye, but the mind is roaming around the world. Jnanani manasasa. Along with the mind is withdrawn from its preoccupation. Then buddhi may do something. Buddhishana vicheshati. Buddhi also is not preoccupied with its function. That state, which happens to be nirvikalpa, Veda Rahita, no specific Antaganurti thought is there. It is said to be a great Tam of Paramam Gati, said to be a great state. Why? In that, Atma Swarupa gets exhibited. And that is called as what? Tam Yogamiti Manyante. It is called Yoga. Stiram Indriya Dharana. That state wherein all Indriyas of the mind are withdrawn and held in check. That is what Avarudya having controlled. Then Bhaktya Swa Gurum Pranamya. Bhaktya, with proper love, devotion, whom Swagurum Pranamya, having done the Namaskara to Guru. Then it includes the Namaskara to Ishwar also. As told in Shveta Upanishad. Yasya deve para bhakti yathat deve tatha gurau tasyaite katitaha arthaha prakashante mahatmanaha. This Swarupa unfolded in the Upanishad gets revealed to only such people. Who are they? Who have all preparations described so far. At the same time, Yasya Devi Para Bhakti. One has got highest type of devotion, bhakti to Deva Parameshwara. Not enough. Yatha Deve Tata Gurau. Just as he has got that intense devotion for Parameshwara, so also in the Guru. With that Guru, Akhandartha Bodhaka, one who reveals, shows to you the Akhanda Artha, Abhinna entity, Advaya entity, that is like Tat Tvam Asi. Parameshwara and you Jiva. Strip off Upadis. You are both one and the same entity. Chaitanya Sarupa Atma Brahma. So Akhanda. Aham Brahmasmi. Not this bodily I, wrongly identified. The true I, that Brahma. So one who through the Shastras was revealed. Why I should go to the Guru? I can go Shastra. No, be careful. Because this, whether you call Atma, Brahma, or Swarup of Ishvara, is something which cannot be described with the words. And the same has to be expressed the words. So the great Jivan Muktas, deities, they use certain methodologies called prakriyas by which they can lead the ready mumukshu to discover what it is. But those methodologies have their own inherent defects. As a result, there can be doubts, confusions, misunderstanding. The Guru, who has already undergone the discipline of Shastra studies, etc., and who knows what it is all about, he will direct properly. So that Yatha Deve Tatha Gurau. The devotion as in Ishvara, so in Guru. Now here the other way it is told. Swa Gurum Pranamya. Having done the pranama to one's Guru, it includes much more to whom? Parameshwara. Now the point comes. What is that entity to be meditated upon? What is its nature? That is now, after this, all this preparation, having done all these, continue in this way. Rutpundarikam virajam vishuddham vichintya madhe vishadam vishokam achintya mauvyaktam anantarupam shivam prashantam amrutam brahma yonim. It should be not Brahma Yoni, one word. Brahma Yonim. See, all these words are in accusative because it is not complete. Next verse also, again the same thing is described. There also it is the accusative. Then comes actual Dhyatva. Having meditated upon such Dheya, which is our Swarupa, true nature of Jagat, true nature of Ishvara. So, the Dhyata, the meditator, gains this result. So now let us see what is that meditate upon. So first, Description is Hrutpundarikam. See, the one who is abiding in Hrutpundarika. Hrutpundarika means Hridaya Kamala. What you call lotus of heart. What is this lotus of heart? Your physical heart. Some Tikakara says, what the Pancha Chidradi Visheshana, which has got 5 apertures, arteries and all this thing, ventricular and all. Physical heart is one who is abiding in this Ataka, this Hridaya. How come? Atma Brahma is Sarvavyapi. You are confining to the heart. True. Sarvavyapi. But a sthana, a place for meditation is given as Hridaya, not arbitrarily. The reason. What is it? According to Vedanta, the seat of Antakarana, where Antakarana or psyche abides, is our physical heart. Because all nerves, nadis, crores of them are there. And if you put them linear way, it will be hundreds of kilometers. All main nadis, sub nadis, up to the tip of and corner of any of the part of the body. Yoga described them. Yoga Shastra. So that seat is Hridaya. The periphery of our physical heart called Puri Tat, as Brihadaranyaka described it, is a place from where all these nadis emerge. Even the neurology accepts that. Though brain is there for other functions, nerves emerge from the periphery of the heart only. So therefore, it is the antakarana where you have to gain knowledge. Where can you gain knowledge? Buddhi. Buddhi part of antakarana, and that is where it is Ritpundarika. And what Ritpundarika means? Ritpundarika stands for antakarana. That antakarana, which is the place of this. It is what Shapir say, not dirty waste paper basket, not garbage can. What should be? Virajam, very pure, free from defects of raga, dvesha, etc. Asakti, attachment to something, hatred towards other things, free from all the free from raga, dvesha. Further, what that antakana must be there is further described. We'll see.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
रमामणि अम्मा हरि ओम।
हरि ओम स्वामी जी।
अरुण राव शैला राव हरि ओम। अनिल हरि ओम। गीता अम्मा बेंगलुरु हरि ओम। माइक इज म्यूट। जयेश हरि ओम। मंगेश जी हरि ओम। माधवी हरि ओम।
हरि ओम स्वामी जी। प्रणाम स्वामी जी।
नागराजन शेषाद्री ओ न्यू जर्सी हरि ओम।
हरि ओम।
हरि ओम।
परवीन जी हरि ओम।
प्रणाम स्वामी जी, प्रणाम।
रेणुका अम्मा where disappeared? Okay. सुचरिता अम्मा हरि ओम।
प्रणाम स्वामी जी। प्रणाम।
Back here.
यस स्वामी जी। यस।
Okay, हरि ओम।
प्रणाम।
विशाखा ताई हरि ओम। विश्वनाथ हरि ओम।
हरि ओम स्वामी जी। प्रणाम।
Okay, I finished हुआ आया। रेणु अम्मा राधा अम्मा हरि ओम।
हरि ओम स्वामी जी प्रणाम
अमित अम्मा
हाँ शी इज ओके ठीक है
Okay, I'm leaving.
प्रणाम।
हरि ओम स्वामी जी।
Oh,
प्रणाम।
I'm leaving.
प्रणाम स्वामी जी।
प्रणाम।